How do you pronounce the sound GN in Italian? Is it the same as in English? Keep watching and you'll know the answer. If you're new here, ciao, my name is Ambra and I want to teach you how to speak Italian, so subscribe for a new lesson every week. Today I'm gonna tell you something more about Italian pronunciation, and in particular, how to pronounce the sound GN in Italian. Are you ready? Let's get started. Cominciamo! So today's question is, how do you pronounce the sound GN in Italian? Do you say it the same way you do in English? The answer is no, but let's see why and how they differ more in details. In this lesson, we'll cover first the pronunciation of the sound GN in Italian. Then I'll show you some examples of common words with this sound. And finally, we'll look at how not to get confused with another popular sound in Italian, which is an I, and that creates some confusion even among native speakers. Let's start with the pronunciation of GN in Italian. That can be tricky, mostly because it's different from the English one. So in English you say GN as two separate letters, like in the word recognize, where the G has a hard sound and it's pretty disconnected from the N. In Italian, instead, when these two letters are combined together, they make one sole sound. It's a nasal sound, and to reproduce it, you need to put your tongue on the palate. Gna, gna, gna. But let's put this sound in a context and see some examples. The letters GN will always be followed by a vowel. And here are some common words with this sound. GN plus A is gna, gna. Montagna, which is the mountain. Lasagna, that is a typical Italian dish. Compagna, that means a female mate. So repeat again with me. Montagna, lasagna, compagna. Then we have a GN plus E, which is pronounced gne, gne. These three words are the same as the previous ones, but on the plural form. Here is how you say them. Montagne, lasagne, compagne. Let's go again together. Montagne, lasagne, compagne. When GN is followed by O, you say gno, gno. So we have bagno, which is the bathroom, ragno, that means spider, and compagno, that's the masculine of compagna, so it means male mate. Let's repeat them together. Bagno, ragno, compagno. On the plural form instead, these words have the sound gni, gni. So it's bagni, ragni, compagni. One more time. Bagni, ragni, compagni. Finally, the sound gnu is not really common, so I've only reported one example. Ognuno, ognuno. That means everyone. As you can notice, here the sound GN is in the middle of the word, but that makes no difference in its pronunciation. Ognuno, ognuno. Now, to make this lesson a little bit more exciting, let's see an exception. Generally, the sound gni is not followed by another vowel, except in some cases. Today, we are not gonna look at all the exceptions, but I want to show you a pretty common word that falls into this exception category. And this word is compagnia. Compagnia. You can see that the sound gni is followed by the vowel A, which is not usual. This term means companionship, but it can also refer to a company. So it's different from the word that we've seen before, compagna, that is a female mate. So listen to the difference. Compagnia and compagna. In the first word, the accent falls on the letter I, compagnia, while on the second word, the accent is on the first A, compagna. Okay, now you know how to pronounce the letters GN in Italian, which is gn, but there's another tricky sound that you need to be aware of, and that is when the letters N, I are combined together. Ni, ni. The reason why this sound is tricky is because it's very similar to how you say gni. So listen, gni and ni, gni and ni. You see that the difference is so little that sometimes even native speakers will get confused on how to write these words. So don't worry if you get them wrong, especially at the beginning, but I want to give you a general rule so you have an idea of when to expect the sound ni and I rather than gni, G and I. So what's this rule? We've seen before that typically gni is not followed by another vowel, except for few exceptions, like the word compagnia. So if you hear a vowel after the letter I, then you normally write N-I rather than G-N-I. Let's look at some examples. These are all common words with the sound ni. Niente, that means nothing. Riunione, which is meeting in English. Genio, that means genius. Antonio, which is a common Italian name for boys. Campania, that is a region in the south of Italy. You can see that in these words the sound ni is always followed by a vowel. Niente, riunione, genio, Antonio, Campania. Great! That was the last thing I wanted to cover today, but before you leave, let's recap very quickly. The first thing you've learned in this lesson is that the letters GN are not pronounced in Italian the same way you do in English. Indeed, we've seen that in Italian GN is a nasal sound, and in order to reproduce it, you need to put your tongue on the palate. Gn, gn. Then you've learned that GN is always followed by a vowel, like in words compagna or bagno, but there are few exceptions where instead you can find the two vowels after the sound gn, like for example in the word compagnia. Finally, we've seen that the sound gni and ni are very close, and that can create some confusion. However, we've seen a way that can help you to recognize these two sounds, and it's looking at what's coming after. So if you hear a vowel, then you probably write an I rather than G and I, ni rather than ni. So for example in words niente or genio. Anyway, don't worry too much about this for now, as the more words you learn, the easier will become to recognize these two sounds. Okay, that was all for today. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this video will help you improving your Italian pronunciation. If you have any questions, please leave in the comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for a new Italian lesson every week. Until the next one, ciao ciao! A presto!